This is a little dark.
Yeah, sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now.
It's me coming on camera wolfing it. Y'all, I'm trying to grow my brows out because I really want to change the shape of my brows, and man, I look crazy. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, we are obviously going to be doing a first impressions and wear test for the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga foundation. I had to pull this up because I did not want to butcher the long name of this foundation. The Triclone Skin Tech Medium Coverage Foundation with Fermented Arnica. Now, I had to try this because I feel like I've been seeing so many people talk about this foundation on social media, and I needed to see what the hype was. Unfortunately, the Sephora near me does not carry it, so because I was out running errands, I shouldn't have gone to Sephora because I didn't need to. But I'm glad that I did because they did have it at this particular Sephora, so I did go ahead and grab it. Now, let me tell y'all something. And I ain't shame either. I got a sample. I did not actually go ahead and fully purchase it just because if it wasn't my correct shade, I don't like driving to that location. So I wanted to make sure that if I was gonna test it out and I really like it, that the next time I had to go back wouldn't be to make a return, it would be to actually purchase it. Now that I have the foundation in my home, honestly, I think I could have went a shade down with the same undertones because this does look just a little too dark for my winter complexion, but it's fine. Y'all know we can balance it out with concealers and all of that good stuff, so no worries on that at all. I did get the shade 530. I was kind of stuck between 520, 530, and I think like 510 of swatching it just because those were the foundations that looked like my actual shade more so than an undertone. You guys know I don't really care about that because I do have the foundation mixing pigment that can adjust the undertone. As long as the shade is correct, that's kind of, I mean, I do care about my shade matching, but I'm not really as picky if like the undertone is not that great because I can always adjust it. I messed up because as a seasoned makeup artist and a former Sephora employee, I know them Sephora lights don't work. So I should have went outside and looked before I had this girl make me a sample, but I didn't have time for all that. I had bags in my hand, I was ready to go home. So we just gonna see how this 530 works, and if I like the foundation when I go and buy it, obviously I'll just get my correct shade. But I don't know, y'all, like I'm looking on the website and the person that got this foundation shade on, baby, he looked like my, or sorry, because they don't have their pronouns on here. Let me say they to be safe. They look like my complexion. And I didn't pull this up while I was in the store, but I'm thinking maybe either like 520 or 530 on my complexion. And to be honest, I should have got both. I'm starting to ramble. Let me get into this tutorial. I'm sorry, y'all. We about to start right now. I don't know, maybe, okay, maybe it was the thing that they have it in that made it like it's a little bit darker, because now that I have it out and I'm looking at it, I'm like, this don't look that dark. If this foundation eats, because I'm already liking just how lightweight it looks on my palette. I'm gonna show this to y'all because yeah, this is how I like my foundation. Super lightweight. I can't stand nothing thick. So this is what it looks like. Even though it's liquid, as you guys can see, it's not slipping or anything. I'm gonna take my spatula and I'm gonna go ahead and do my first swipe. By the way, all the products that I prep my skin with will be down below in the description box. So you guys know, if you watch any of my other videos, my skin prep is usually pretty much the same, but if you guys are interested in wanting to know what I prep my skin with, you can check the description box because it will be linked down below along with this foundation. Okay, no. This is a little dark. Okay. So if I like this foundation, then I think that I will definitely, I don't know, I could probably do 530 definitely in the summertime, but for the winter, I probably could have went with 520. Y'all see the side of my face? For it to be medium coverage and not full coverage, it's definitely covering up my blemishes. The real test is gonna be this part right here. But so far, I mean, it is dark, but it does look good. Definitely, this is my summer shade. But under that Sephora light, baby, it looked like it was just blended perfectly. So I feel like the foundation is definitely like super lightweight. I don't feel it on my face at all. Like when I say at all, like when I go get this foundation, especially if it wears well throughout the day, I'm definitely gonna have to remember when I leave out, like, girl, you got makeup on, you can't touch your face, because you guys know I like to keep the review focused on the product that I'm actually reviewing. So I am gonna go ahead, go off camera, finish the rest of my makeup, like my base, and then I'm gonna come back and we'll come back at the end of the night with our final thoughts on how we feel about the actual foundation in its entirety after wearing it all day. So let me go ahead and go. So my base is done, brows are on. You guys already know I'm just about to go into filming a completely different video, but I did have to come back on because I like to check in once I end up putting the rest of my products on. So foundation paired well with my concealer, with my powders, y'all already know. All of that will be linked down below in the description box if you guys are interested in wanting to know what I use. This looks great. As you guys can see, the complexion did balance itself out once I put my concealer on. So I don't know, I might keep 530. I might keep when it's just a sample. I might buy 530 and 520 just so that way I can have a shade that is good for the winter without me having to not do anything extra, but then also make sure I have 530 for the summertime. So I also want to note that because the foundation was darker than me, damn, I probably should have included that in here. Either way, anytime a foundation is darker than me, I just don't contour because I don't need anything making it darker. So I literally just placed my concealer, my blush, and I went on about my day. So right now it is currently 12:24. I'm going to film the rest of my content, run my errands, and then I will check back in later on tonight to let you guys know how the foundation did wear. So, all right, you guys, so I'm back in the house. I have had this foundation on for a little over 6 hours at this point, and the face still looks good. Just regular, typical oil right above my nose. The look for this will be up soon, maybe this weekend, not really sure, but if you guys are interested in this look, it will be up on my channel. But back to the foundation. Oils, where I typically get the oils at, so y'all already know what that means. It's a thumbs up for me. We love the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. Of course, I'm gonna keep wearing it over the course of these next couple of days just to see how I feel about it. Once again, I did pick out the shade Deep Neutral, and it was shade 530. So yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed this. Let me know if you have already tried the Haus Labs foundation down below in the comment section, or if you do, definitely come back and let me know how you like it. I hope that this tutorial helped you guys out. Oh, by the way, I meant to say, although I do have these oils around my nose, while I went out, ran my errands, obviously you guys see I changed my shirt. I filmed 3 other videos today. I went and ran some errands, went and got groceries, all that good stuff, came back in the house, and this is the most oil that I got. So yeah, I didn't do any touch-ups. I feel like I probably should have said that first, but nonetheless, I love you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Everything obviously will be down below in the description box.